Hello, and this is how to make your Valentine hamster treats. And first I have some baby carrots cut up, and you're going to cut them into little tiny hearts. As you can see here, there's a pile. Here's one. See, there's a little carrot heart. And then you can get smaller ones for little dwarfs. Carrot heart. And then medium one for just the little babies. A little bit smaller medium than medium. Sorry. A little bit smaller than medium. And you can have medium. Now you just continue to cutting about 5 carrots into these shapes. Okay? Now for this, you'll need a big knife. Very, very large knife. And then you'll need, has to look like this. Like a little triangle, like a little pizza shape. But now you need to cut the top off of it. Cut the top off of the triangle. Oh, wrong side. Cut the top. And then, it should look small knife. It's not very big. It has little graded incisions. I was already cutting some carrots, so it has them on there. See the little graded incisions. Okay, so, and then you'll need a cutting board. You'll need 2 knives, a big knife, small knife, cutting board, and carrots for this session. Well, this part of the cooking Valentine's treats. Okay, so continue cutting your carrots very, very swiftly, and try to get maybe 10 to 20 or 30, 10 to 30 carrots in there. And yeah. Okay, so you take your small knife, and then you cut your little slices that you cut with your big knife into little hearts. Now how you do this is you get a good piece of carrots. Let's see, like this one here, and you basically, here, cut a little triangle out of it. One side. Wait. Okay. Cut all the sides out until it looks like this little triangle here. Now what you're going to do with this is you already really have the end of your heart down. Now all you have to do is cut a little incision right here. A little square. Okay, so first, take the front of your knife and you cut right there. It's really hard because I don't have anything holding carrot, but I'll show you when it's done, okay? Continue cutting your carrots. So when you've cut the little incision right there, right there, you have to cut off the ends that are really, really spiky. If you see right now, if you see on this one, you still have to cut off this end. See, that's what it will look like if you didn't cut off the end. Okay? Okay. So once you have your carrots done, when you're done with the first carrot, batch of carrots, which is about 11 carrot hearts. then I found out an easier way you can do this. Now you take a baby carrot like this. Now you see this is really, really thick. You don't have to get it this thick. You can. Now here's what you do. You just do the exact same thing as you did on the other one, except you go upward and you cut it a scissor right here, a scissor right here, a scissor right here, just all the way through, and then you just cut it up into little pieces. And I'll show you how that looks when I'm cutting it up into. See, now it just looks like a carrot heart tube. There's a little incision, but you can't really see it in the camera. It's right here. Anyways, what you do is you just cut this into little cylinders, like you make one this big, and then continue on through. And now this is how you make little hearts. It's 2 ways. Individually, which is how I made these, and then tubely, which is how I made these. And you can make these in about a minute, and one of these in about a minute. One. You can make this many in a minute with the tube session, and you can make one in a minute by using the individual. So, and that's our carrot session. We'll go on to the mushrooms after I put the scraps with the heart in a little corner on the edge of my board here. Now you clear off the rest of the stuff that you don't think would fit into the mix and that you don't really want your hamsters to have too much of, because they can only have 1 scoop of all these yummies today. All these yummies today, 1 scoop, yeah. But for your dwarf hamsters, I would say maybe like a pinch, like maybe 1 table scrap, 1 big heart, 1 little heart, and then some of the rest of the yummies, which I will teach you how in a second to make. Now I have 3 gigantic mushrooms on my cutting board. Now this one's kind of curved, but it's okay. Doesn't matter what shape they are. They just have to be mushrooms, okay? Now what you do is pull out the stem, which I didn't mean to do on this one, but I pulled out the stems on these 2. Stems, they're like little pots now. So then what you do is cut the mushrooms into little chunks. See, this is pretty big for a chunk because we want a nice platform to draw on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our small knife. Now you can draw like faces, like this one has on these little chunks. And then there's one that says, I love you. And then there's one that has a little heart with a P in it because one of my hamsters is named Ponyo and I'm going to give that Ponyo. And I love you again. And there's so many things to do with it, like write a mushroom and so many things. Now, you know you're going to mix all this together, so might as well just already put them together. So that's the first half. And I'm going to go get the broccoli. But unfortunately, we don't have any broccoli. So just mix in some cheese and any other things that you want, like graham crackers. You can look online for the things that you don't need. And that's it. Bye.